Hi, it's Amanda, the Nail Polish Hound, and welcome to the first in and out video for this year. And in these videos I monitor my progress against my nail polish goals, and in particular my low buy. And this year I had allowed myself a £300 budget, but because I overspent last year I have decided to cut that by the amount of the overspend, but allow myself to add in any money that I make from selling Destash polishes. So basically what that means is that I'm starting off with a budget of £178.99, and I've also decided that this year I'm going to have to destash 3 polishes for every one that I purchase. That's not going to include polishes that are gifted to me, and it doesn't include top coats, base coats and replacement polishes. So how is it going so far? In January and February, first of all, I purchased the Hollow Taco David's Tea collection. And the first one of these is a beautiful teal creme polish called David's Teal. The next one is this darker teal crushed holographic formula. This one is called Teal With It, and this one's got some tiny little holographic pigment in it as well, and it's really pretty. Next is the polish that originally made me want to buy the collection, but is actually my least favourite. It's called Pearl Grey, and it is a crushed holographic in a light grey formula. It's got some bigger holographic glitters in there as well as smaller ones as well, and I think a touch of reflective glitter too. And then finally we've got the one that became my favourite from this collection, and this one is called Steep Dreams, and it's a beautiful mid to dark blue crushed holographic formula. Doesn't look as nice on camera as this one does in person. This is the manicure that I did with those polishes, and I have got a whole video that reviews these, so if you want to see that I'll link it at the end of this one, but unfortunately all of these polishes are now sold out. And the next polish that I bought was this Hella Hand creation by Danglefoot Polish. It's called Dark and Twisty, and I saw this one swatched by Louise Loopy Frog, just had to have it. And this is what it looks like being swatched. It is quite sheer, but you need that with these sorts of polishes to show all the components off beautifully. And this is what it looks like in just 2 coats, so it builds up well on that second coat. I love the magenta flash in this one. I was also lucky enough to be gifted some polish in January, and these 2 were sent to me by Louise Loopy Frog. And the first one is Anne Boleyn, which is a polish that she was gifted and had 2 of, and she knew how much I would love this one, and so she was kind enough to send me one of those bottles. And here's this one being swatched. With careful application, this one's an easy one coater, but I overworked it a little bit on the swatch stick, so what you're looking at here is 2 coats. And then she sent me this Ardous Nails. It's a PPU, it's called My Favourite Pony. And I was a bit concerned when I first saw this one with how gold it is, and gold shades often clash with my skin tone, but I love the flakies in this one as well. And I was really hopeful when I swatched it to begin with on the swatch stick, because it seemed to be pulling a sort of pinky orange colour more than it did gold. So to try and bring that out, I put it over the top of a dark orange, but it really isn't thin enough to be a topper, and it kind of obscured it. Although I liked this effect, I've got other polishes that already that look like this. So I thought I'd try it over a dark pinkish red to see what that looked like, but on this one it pulls very gold. So I thought I'd try it over more of a pink colour. And again, though, we're seeing mostly gold on this one. I did try to make it a really fine coat with this one to see if I could make it work as a topper, because I really like the look of this polish. But when I built it up in 3 coats on the swatch stick, it really did show more gold than anything else. So I'm gonna let this one go, because I'm not keeping it, I'm not counting it in either polishes in or polishes out of my collection. And I'm gonna find it a new home and pass it on to somebody I know will love it. So in total then, we've got 6 nail polishes coming into my collection, 5 of which were purchased. And to meet my 1 in 3 out rule for purchase polishes, that means I really needed to destash 15. So first of all, we had these two that were in my project polish last year. We've got this Essence Powder Room Party. It just doesn't suit me. It's far too close to my skin tone, and I'm not a fan of the mannequin nails look. So that one's going. And then this little Polish Me Royalty Mulled Wine. I did wear this one quite a bit. I've thinned it a couple of times, and now the formula's not very good. There's about half left, but it's not workable, so this one is going to be disposed of. Then in my purple chrome nail polish destash, we had these 4 leaving my collection. They're all Barry M's. First one is called Plum. Second one is called Berry Ice Cream. The third one is called Lavender. Finally, we've got Vintage Violet. Then I did a comparison of my silver holographic polishes and decided to destash these 3. The first one's another Polish Me Royalty, and this one is called Ziggy Stardust. Then we had Which is Which by OPI. And Auralie's Holy Hollow. And the final one being destashed this time is this Emily de Molly. If you saw the blue destash video, you'll know that I was thinking about this one. I've had it out to wear and try. Again, it's that the flakies in this one pull mostly gold, and I have got it on my nails in this video. I didn't really like it very much, and I've got flaky toppers that are sort of similar to this, so I'm going to be letting this one go. So that means that in total we had 5 polishes in that I purchased and 1 gifted. I managed to destash 10, which means I'm a little below my target for that, but I still have 4 less nail polishes in my collection than I did before. And out of that budget of £178.99, I spent £50 and 8 pence. I haven't sold anything in these last couple of months, which means that I've got £128 and 91 pence of my budget remaining. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!